All right, let's do one more together. Number 2, a florist is making regular bouquets and mini bouquets. The florist has 118 roses and 126 peonies to use for the bouquet. How many of each type of bouquet can the florist make? So let's mark the text. The florist is making regular bouquets and mini bouquets. Sentence 1. The florist has 118 roses and 226 peonies to use for the bouquets. Sentence 2. How many of each type of bouquet can the florist make? Sentence 3. All right, no numbers to circle in sentence 1. I see 118 to circle and 226 to circle for roses and peonies. And then no numbers in sentence 3. Okay, now let's go back and underline what we know, what we're going to talk about. We know we're going to have an X and a Y, so we need to figure out what two things are we talking about. Well, sentence 1 kind of tells us. It says regular bouquets and mini bouquets. And we've also got roses and peonies that are going to be in the bouquets. And then how many of each type of bouquet. So it's not asking how much of each type of flower. That's what's important here because we are talking about two different types of things. We've got bouquets and we've got flowers, but they want to know how many of each bouquet, which means the regular bouquet and the mini bouquet are the two key things that we are talking about here. So that means I'm going to make one of these an X. Let's make regular bouquets X, and then let's make mini bouquets Y. Now we have more information here in this picture, so we need to look at this picture. It says each regular bouquet has 5 roses and 5 peonies, and then each mini bouquet has 3 roses and 5 peonies. So we're going to make 2 equations, one that represents roses in this problem, and then one that represents the peonies. So for roses, in a regular bouquet, there's 5. So we're going to have 5, and then regular stands for X. So 5X plus, with mini bouquet, we've got 3 roses. So 3Y equals our total amount of roses we had in the word problem, which was 118. So 118 goes right here. All right, so then for peonies, let's do it red. And that one, we're going to look at how many peonies are in a regular. 11. So 11X plus 5Y equals, how many do we have total? 226. Okay, if I were to stop here, I know that 11 plus 5 is 15, and 5 plus 3 is 8, and none of those things are going to eliminate, so I have to do some manipulating. I see that the 3 and the 5, those are our smallest numbers to work with, so I'm going to work with eliminating the y's first. So I also know I can't multiply 3 to become 5, and I can't multiply 5 to become 3. And I also know that they are both already positive, so that means I'm going to have to multiply one of them by a negative number. So let's do this. Let's multiply this entire equation by 5. And then let's multiply the second one. Here, let me use a different color. I'll use black. By -3. And then let's see what we come up with. So I know that 5 times 5 is 25x, and 5 times 3y is 15y. And then go ahead and get my calculator because I do not know off the top of my head what 118 times 5 is. So 118 times 5, that's 590. And then let's do the second one. So this gives me -3 times 11 is -33x, and -3 times +5y is -15y, equals -3 times 200. And 66, using my calculator, is negative 678. Now I see two things that will eliminate, so I can go ahead and add these two items together. So let's add them together. Negative 33x plus 25x is negative 8x plus 0y equals, when I take these two numbers, the 590 minus 678, I'm going to subtract and keep the bigger number sign, so it's going to be a negative. And when I subtract those, I get 88. The 0y goes away because it's 0, so negative 8x equals negative 88. And we're going to divide by negative 8 on either side, and we get x equals 11. What did x stand for again? Oh, it stood for regular. So regular bouquets. So let's start our answer. Who is this? A florist. So far for our answer, we have the florist can make 11 regular and we need to find out how many minis. So we have one more thing we've got to do. Let's pick our first equation, this blue one that we had here, this 5x plus 3y equals 118. Let's plug 11 into x. So 5 and then times 11 plus 3y equals 118. Well, 5 times 11 is 55 plus 3y equals 118. All right, now I'm going to subtract 55 from either side, and I get 3y equals, I think 63. And then I'm going to scooch that up. Divide by 3, and we get y equals 21. So the florist can make 11 regular and 21 mini bouquets. That right there is our answer, my friends. Okay, now it's your turn. I need you to do the try it, and then I also need you to take a crack at that chunk summary number 3. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, friends.